All right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a whole bunch of good news for you today. And before I start with the news, I just want to say that I have a Coinbase earn opportunity. There's only 3 signups left. I actually forgot to mention it in my previous video, but I put it in the comments, and it's for Orchid, and you do 3 simple quizzes. There's literally 1 question per quiz, so just 3 questions, and you get $4 of Orchid for each one, so it's a $12 opportunity, and then you can invite more like later for even more. There is also a sort of non-shillable Tezos opportunity on Coinbase right now for $6. So hey, $12 plus $6, that's $18. You could get like a really good rubber mallet from Home Depot or something for that. So that link will be in the description below, and it will also be a pinned comment as well. So again, only 3 people can sign up to that. So you better fight your way to the top. Just swing and punch and get to the top of the mountain. But let's get right into it. The main news of the day is that there's a lot of scams going on YouTube right now in the crypto world. Very bad. So first we had the crypto sundering that sort of stole everybody's videos, shut people's accounts down that were shilling cryptocurrency or even just crypto news. My channel was unaffected by that, but many major crypto channels bigger than mine were, and it shut down their channels or it removed dozens or pretty much all of their videos. Then right after that, we had a plague of live streams that are scams. Now, that's not anything new. We've had that in the past with the whole Litecoin Summit scam, where they just sort of replay the Litecoin Summit on repeat while they're asking, please send us 1 Litecoin, we'll send you 10 back, that usual thing. But it's actually getting way worse. Really bad, in fact. It's all over YouTube. In fact, YouTubers' accounts are getting hacked, and then all of their videos are either put on private or completely removed, and all it is a live stream of something playing while asking you to donate to them so that you can get more back. I'm not sure why anybody ever falls for these, to be totally honest, because if I were to tell you, if you just give me $5, I'll give you $50 on Tuesday. You know, I don't understand why anybody falls for that, but with crypto, apparently people think that that's a thing. I'm not sure. I guess it's a matter of, you know, miseducated, poorly educated individuals. No, these are never real. These are scams, okay? So these live streams, just because a crypto YouTuber is live streaming doesn't mean it's a scam, but these are pretty obvious. So here's one that somebody posted that the Binance official, Binance CEO, and whether that's the actual Binance official page or not, but there's 2,500 people watching this. And, well, quite frankly, it's just fake. But there's a YouTuber on Twitter that had posted, my YouTube channel is hacked. 13 years of content just got deleted. Hackers have transferred the channel to their account, and it looks like YouTube has yet to step in and help despite my efforts. I'm sorry, everybody. They look like scammers. Please avoid the clickbait. And apparently this guy makes like music and stuff. It's just basically nothing to do with cryptocurrency in general. I've never seen his channel before this, but here's what's playing on his channel live right now, and it's just the Ethereum 2.0 release conference, I suppose, in very bad quality too, really bad. Wonder what even that's in 720. Oh man, they're streaming it hot 720. But you can see that for like 13 or 12 hours now, it's just been this on repeat. So you can go through and just see that it's the same thing. If you scroll down, they've turned off chat for it so that you can't call it out as a scam or anything like that. And they want you to give them Bitcoin. For example, if you send 0.1 BTC, you'll be airdropped 0.5 back. Oh, they're going a little bit conservative on this one. For only 0.1, you get 0.5 back. So, you know, like these scams don't make sense if you were to just stop and think about it. I don't know why anybody donates to these scams, because if you just stopped and think about it, if I'm going to get 0.5 back for just sending 0.1, then I could send them an additional 0.5 that they just sent me, and I'll get 2.5, and then I could continuously do that ad infinitum and the whole world would run out of Bitcoin in like an hour. I could do that, but it doesn't make sense. So, and then they want you to do it with ETH. You know, if you send 5, you're gonna get 25 back. So I actually brought up the block explorers on this, and so the Bitcoin, apparently nobody has donated any Bitcoin to this. So good for you guys. And in the Ethereum address, it appears that they have 40 Ethereum. However, I'm not sure if that's from this video or not. It doesn't appear to be. It could be from other videos or something like that they may have scammed. But this was 14 hours ago that they put in, and that was 30 Ethereum. And then 12 hours ago, they put in 10. So maybe right at the beginning of the live stream, somebody donated. Who knows? But these are prevalent all over the place. If you see these, it might not be a scam. It might just be the Ethereum 2.0 conference or the Litecoin Summit, etc. I live stream sometimes. A lot of crypto YouTubers live stream with TA or news or something like that. But if you see this down in the description, where they want you to send them small amounts of crypto and they're going to send you some outrageous amount back, absolutely a scam. Stop doing that. So YouTube needs to step up and get rid of these because it's making crypto look very bad, to say the least. It's making it look scammier than it ever has been, where these live streams holding 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 plus people at a time and multiple running at a time on YouTube makes it look very, very bad. And I heard one person say on a crypto Reddit one time that they said that YouTube probably doesn't care because Google wants to make its own coin and they just like it to they just like Bitcoin, etc., to look extremely scammy. And while that's a bit of a tinfoil hat comment, I'm sure it was just a joke, but in some weird way, it kind of just makes sense. But moving on from that, don't fall for those. Akon gets the green light to build a crypto city in Africa. You guys remember this from a long time ago? It was like 2 years ago or something in 2017. He was like, I'm going to make a crypto city in Africa. And everyone's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Now, I still don't know about that exactly. But here we go. Akon revealed the agreement for Akon City. He literally named Akon City after himself. Like, usually, a lot of cities are named after an important historical figure, okay? But Akon, I'm sorry, like, I know you got a lot of money. You got a lot more money than all of us watching combined. Good for you. You know what I mean? Good career. But don't name a city after yourself. Let somebody else name the city after you. If you were, like, so important, so historically awesome that somebody named a city after you, good for you. But don't name your own city after yourself. It's so bad. Looking forward to hosting you there in the future. The city will supposedly be the first ever to run on 100% renewable energy. We'll see. And will be built in phases over the next 10 years. The 2,000-acre piece of land is to be gifted to Akon by the Senegalese president. Because, again, when you're Akon, you could just be gifted 2,000 acres of land by the president. So it was back in 2018 that he was gifted this land. So within 5 minutes of the new international airport, close to the coast and a short drive from Dakar, the capital city of Senegal, the rapper envisions the city becoming a real-life Wakanda. I don't know about that. The fictional nation at the heart of the Black Panther Marvel stories, and apparently a trade partner of the U.S. So... wait, so is Wakanda apparently a trade partner of the U.S. in fiction, or is Akon City going to be a trade partner of the U.S.? I don't know. Pure Acoin economy, a transactional activity in the city, will be carried out in the rapper's own cryptocurrency dubbed Acoin. So he made a coin after himself too. Now I did too. I get what you're saying there. I made Sotko coin, but I own all 1 million Sotko coins. Okay, so one day those are going to be worth a lot. But named Acoin after himself, then Akon City after himself. So what are you going to go do? Sit on the toilet and take an Akon? Are you going to go down to the old local Akon market? Are you going to like have Akon internet? Get the Akon, best internet, package for $19.99. As Bitcoin has reported, Akon first announced Acoin back in 2018, along with the grand hope that it could be the savior of Africa. like really high hopes, really high hopes. And don't get me wrong, like positivity is great, but the Akon ecosystem is still not live, nor does it even have a white paper yet. However, the project roadmap suggests a platform launch and exchange listings to come in the first half of 2020. So exchange listings, here's the problem with that, with exchange listings. So if you put it on an exchange and then everybody starts dumping it, and the price, Akon City isn't going to be so amazing with a fluctuating economy like that. You're going to, be like, hey, I need some fruit. How much for that? How much for those bananas? And he weighs them. They're like 2 pounds. So he's like, man, I got to do an updated calculation of Akon coin, and right now it's $2 a coin. Oh, nope. Just before you handed me your Akon, it's now $1.55 because somebody, like some whale just dumped it. So now you're going to need to give me a bunch more Akon. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not going to be a good currency for that. And I don't mean to like brown nose fiat currency, but at least it doesn't like dump on the daily, so that like when you have $5, that probably, in a week later, you're going to be able to go still buy a gallon of milk with your $5 or whatever. Whereas like a week later with Bitcoin, if you had $5 exactly in Bitcoin a week later, there's a reasonable chance that you might not be able to buy it, or a reasonable chance that it's actually worth more. So not good for an economy though. The Akon ecosystem is still not live. Okay, I got that one. But Akon will not be limited for use in Akon City, with plans for the currency to be used across the African continent and beyond. For whales to just dump all over the place on exchanges. Akon previously set up the humanitarian foundation, Akon Lighting Africa. Oh man, and you named that after yourself too? Which is one recognition from the UN for its work financing solar projects in the continent. I mean, like good, like positive, but you name everything after yourself? The charity currently claims to be working on projects in 25 nations. So in 10 years, we might see Akon City with Akon, with Akon toilets, with Akon, get on the Akon bus to go to your Akon work so that you can get your Akon paycheck. Oof, man. But hey, that's crypto news. Moving on. California elementary school students hurt after plane dumps fuel over playground, and more than 50 people are treated. So this plane here, we'll actually have to nerf that sound there. But, Fox News! I do like this chick, though. I like how catty she looks. Don't tell my wife that. But I do like Fox News anchors. I mean, who doesn't, right? But this plane flying over Los Angeles schools had to make an emergency landing. And when you do an emergency landing in a plane, apparently, not a pilot, but apparently you dump all your fuel so that you can get a nice, safe landing weight. As you should have not had much fuel if you were going to fly across the country or something like that. So, yeah, now they weigh too much to land very quickly, so they have to dump it. But unfortunately, in the path, it was a string of schools that they had dumped probably thousands of gallons worth of jet fuel on. And I suppose, devil's advocate in this, it's probably better that they dumped jet fuel as opposed to having a fiery crash landing. However, would they have crashed? Did they need to do it? I don't know. But at least people weren't actually, at least nobody died over this, and there was no fires or anything. But, spraying, I don't know, probably 10,000, I don't know, who knows how many thousands of gallons of jet fuel are in a big 747 like that, all over a bunch of kids. Good job, Delta Airlines. Well played. Moving on. Dow rises 160 points, hits a record high as Wall Street awaits signing of U.S.-China Phase 1 trade deal. So that trade deal is kind of starting to be over with the whole war going on of like, we're going to raise tariffs on you. And then China's like, well, we're going to raise tariffs on you. And then like, ooh, good move. Touche. I'm going to raise tariffs on you. And they're like, no, we're going to raise tariffs off you. And that wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. But now that that's going away, and that whole facade is lifting, the Dow Jones Industrial Average traded 160 points higher, 0.6% to reach an all-time high. And now I don't really need to go on to read the article so much, but this is good. This is good for everything. This is good if you have money in Wall Street. This is good if you have money in stocks, mutual funds, etc. Any kind of investment. Absolutely phenomenal for you. And probably phenomenal for Bitcoin, because if you're making money elsewhere, you are probably making money in crypto as well. And again, we have yet to ever see a major depression or crash in the stock market stock market with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin was created in 2009, and that was just about the time when the whole housing crisis was ending and the stock market was going up. And it's essentially been going up, up, up ever since. Of course, there's always those intraday and intra-month, etc. dips, but we have been going up ever since. So we have never actually seen cryptocurrency in a stock market like depression or anything like that. So we'll have to see. Sooner or later that's going to happen. It's sort of eventually always going to happen, but who knows. But moving on here to different news. School camera captures moment roof collapses into gymnasium during a storm. So only apparently three children, I guess, were injured, and it was like minor injuries they were taken to the hospital for. I'm sure it was like a precautionary thing, like, oh, you've got a cut, we better take you to the hospital so like nobody gets sued. But so that's good. But this gym totally collapses on the side, and because of a micro storm, a micro burst of wind. And yeah, we're gonna go sit down and go to the basketball and play. Oh my God! And everybody's running for the hills. Run to the hills. It's a song. And wow. And it was just a huge burst of wind that had crushed the gym completely, destroyed the stage and the roof over there. Interesting. Felt like I should just share that with you guys because it was just kind of fun. And again, not cool that kids are being hurt. I have a son, would never want that, but you know, I'm sure it was just like maybe some cuts or scrapes or something like that, or maybe somebody fell while they were running and had to be taken to the hospital. It was like 3 minor injuries. So moving on to CoinMarketCap, we're still up, up, up. However, Bitcoin Cash has retaken its position without a big pump either. So it wasn't like Roger Ver and team and gang were like, hey, we need to pump a bunch of our profits into this to make it look like people are buying Bitcoin Cash and actually using it. They would never do that. They would never do that. So Bitcoin Cash at $330 now, and you can see even just by this little yellow line, little yellow line, that it's not dumping as hard as Bitcoin SV, which just makes total sense. Like when you go up 100+% in under 24 hours, yeah, you're probably going to dip pretty quick. So it's hard to say, you know, is the rest of the market going to dip or is it just going to keep going back up? But it's pretty obvious that people were going to be taking their profits of Bitcoin SV, and it's going to be dumping now. So who knows for how long or how much exactly, but it makes a lot of sense. So Bitcoin Cash retakes its spot, and everything up still pretty well. You know, like winner of the day, Bitcoin Gold and Bitcoin Diamond. What? Because those are things everybody loves. Bitcoin Gold and Bitcoin Diamond. Those aren't like, you know, those aren't bad at all. Dash way up today, 144%. Dash up to $122 when it had suffered pretty hard. Even Zcash up by 21%. Losers of the day, MadeSafe Coin, Nexo. Energy is a loser of the day. Energy not doing so good after their airdrop. I realized pretty quick that Energy was not going to be doing so hot because when the airdrop would have occurred, they kept kind of delaying it. And there was airdrops of something like millions of coins. Basically, everybody got 100 coins. And what are you going to do with your airdropped coins? Well, you know, your quick $150 at the time. I think it was $1.30 at the time. So like $130 if you just sold it immediately. So what are you going to do with that? Sell it immediately. Exactly. It's what everybody did. The price kind of rebounded a little bit after that, but people still selling that Energy hard. It was great while it lasted, Energy. Was some of the best profits I've ever seen in a coin that I had bought into. But all good things are meant to come to an end eventually. But that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, all that good stuff. And as usual, I will see you guys next time.